What's up, people? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are today. Thank you for joining me on another video. It's so good to be back, recording in my office right now. Back from, if you could follow my video, I've been at home for the longest time because I'm taking care of my third child, and now he's about 1 month plus, and now I'm back into cryptocurrencies. So today I would like to talk about WageCan, and in general, it's a golden card. I'll let you in on it very soon. The reason behind me talking about WageCan is because if you don't already know, Bitcoin debit cards has already been seized for services and operation outside of the European zones. So there are a few European zones that are also affected. But that being said, let me show you the news about it. So I will include the link below if you're interested in reading this. Bitcoin debit cards halt service to non-European residents due to visas and new rules. So there were actually apparently a few rules applied for verification, the region of Europe does not, comply with. So because of that particular reason, most of the debit card has already stopped services. PTC, BTCC, Bitwala, joined Exapo and ShakePay to stop debit services to users who reside outside of this European payment network. Right. So that is one of the reasons, and the other reason is mainly because the network and the gateway they are using is actually a European network, and charges alike it's going to be crazy because of Bitcoin and the other charges. I do not want to go in detail, but if you're really interested, I'll leave a link of this news below for you to look at, and you can read up on it. Alright, but today I will concentrate more on WageCan's golden card, and that card is really pretty powerful. Let me show you what I mean. So sign up process is very straightforward. It's pretty much the same as whatever sign-up process you may require for an account. That being said, the one that is most taxing usually is the verification process, which I am still going through. I'll show you that in a second. And if you are still in the European Union, if you're residing in the European Union, you're holding a European citizenship, then there will be two cards that's available for you. Okay. That being said, I will not touch on the other card, which is called the Universe card. I will touch more on the golden card, which is available worldwide. On top of that, it also covers the Asia region. Let me pull out the pricing for you to look at first. So these are the prices. These are the charges that are involved. Alright, this is a spreadsheet. You can go on the pricing, and like I was telling you about, the golden card is pretty hot right now. Universe card, like I said, if you're applicable for Universe card, then you can consider, to sign up for Universe card. The difference is Universe card is relatively more cheaper, and you do the comparison, golden card is actually more than 10 times more expensive. It's 10 times more expensive, $180. And the most expensive, okay, if you do a calculation, I guess Euro cards are the most expensive. So you convert in euros, and then it's just 10 times more. But that being said, a lot of charges that is being borne by this card, for example, the monthly fee, the pin change, and all that other a la carte services are chargeable if you're on the Universe card. But if you're on the golden card, all these are actually complimentary. You don't pay a single fee for all this. Not only that, you also have higher limit, and that is very important. I don't know if you know about cards, but most of the cards, they have very low limits, like $250, and max any single load of $10,000 or $20,000, right? But the golden card, guys, trumps the Universe card on every single aspect, except for the price, right? So excuse me, I'm having a little bit of cough today. I'm back. So, okay, top up process. Okay, So officially introducing you the golden card. The prepaid cards are in USD. It's truly worldwide shipping, so you can actually ship anywhere in the world, even outside of the European, of course, European Union. Not Union, sorry, the European region. And oh yeah, if you use my code, which I will include, or use my link to sign up for the card today, you're actually paying $129.60, which is a huge saving from $160. So the official price for this card is actually $180, but it's on promotion right now. On top of that, if you use my code, you can get it at a much cheaper price, $129.60, which is the most wisest thing that you can do, right? So top-up process will take about 2 to 7 days of reloading funds into the card. The chip, yes, there's a chip. So what does the chip do? The chip is more secure. It's more harder to steal this data from the card. Shipping is by DHL and it's express shipping. So it's I don't know. I'm still waiting for it. I'll do another video and let you guys know how fast it takes, and maybe I'll unbox it for you to see. And activation fee is free. Monthly fee is, there's no charge. And if you notice, Universe charge a $1 monthly fee every single month. But for the golden card, you don't charge a single cent. Maximum card per application is one card per account. And the maximum card balance that you can have on the card, it's very important as well. Because if you notice, the rest of the cards, they have a very low limit. But for a golden card, you can have up to $13,000 balance within the card. Maximum yearly load is no limit. No limit is very nice. I mean, no limit is always good to see, right, for cards like this. Then single purchase limit at $13,000 makes sense because maximum balance is 13K, so you can actually use up all your funds within the card, which is really special because a lot of times they limit your usage and limit the spending power you have for the cards. And daily purchase limit, no limit. Yearly purchase limit, there's no limit for it. But that being said, of course, this is the actual limit that you have per spending, right? So you can do it multiple ways. It's fine, and there's no limit for it. ATM withdrawal fee is 2.5% and a minimum of $3. Number of ATM transactions per day, no limit again. Some cards limit you to 2 transactions a day and stuff like that. So it's really awesome, man, this card. I have no more words to describe this card, but it's pretty awesome. ATM transaction limit is 1,000 per transaction, and there's no limit for transaction, so you can draw as much as you like, a maximum of $13,000. And ATM daily limit, I think I should cancel last, man. Don't I correct myself again. ATM daily limit is 2,500 on level 2, which requires you a level 2 verification, and ATM yearly limit is $25,000. That's for ATM, but not for purchases, right? So that's ATM limit. And pin change is free. Pin change is chargeable, I think 80 cents for the Universe card, if I'm not wrong. Yep, so $1.80 and follow suit. And that's pretty much whatever it is. All you need to do is just apply here. Okay, that being said, they have this nifty little field for you to fill up to test and understand whether you qualify for both cards or just one cards. So let me give you an understanding. For example, if you're from United States, then if you're a United States citizen, you can only apply to the golden card. So the Universe card doesn't apply to you because it's not within the Europe Union. And let's try Belgium, which is the next closest. So, for example, if let's say you are located in Belgium, and if you are a United States citizen, so if you want to collect your card there, you can. So this is pretty much the gray area, to be honest. This is the gray area about this card. It really depends on where you are, the point of receiving the card. And if you're in Europe, then it's a no-brainer, right? Okay, but in this case, if you are a Belgian living in you're a Belgian, I guess, living in Belgium, then both cards are available for you, right? For me, because I'm from Singapore, let me just look through, okay, Singapore, and I'm a citizen of Singapore, of course. Alright, then only the golden card is available for me, right? So here are the fee standards for WageCan card. Okay, Purchase transaction is free. ATM transaction 2.5%. 2.5% again international, so it's pretty much basic and very standard. They don't hike up the price if you're domestic or you're international, right? If you're drawing locally or overseas. And of course, there's an inactivity charge. Just to take note, guys, if you're not using the card for 6 months, then there will most probably be a charge of $2. And if your card has negative balances or it's at $0, they will just automatically cancel the card. And I'm very sure if you want to re-sign up, it will take you a lot of hassle again. So pin change is free. I think this is just a summary of whatever we have already spoken about. And also, of course, to let you know, the card replacement is at $51 USD. Expired card renewal is supposed to be free if you top up more than $20,000 USD within the year itself. Others need to purchase a new card. So purchasing and reapplying is a separate issue, right? So try to keep yourself applied. Don't let yourself get cancelled from the card. Okay, that's one thing to take note of. Just in case you just want to have a card and keep it on, just in case, just make sure you have some money inside. All right. So very easy 4 simple steps that they have indicated here. Order your card, which you have to pre-fund, deposit into the wallet, fill out the know your KYC, which is a law right now, and then upload your ID and your utility bills to scan for verification. So the few things that you need is actually for accounts outside of the European territory, in fact actually for all users, I'm correcting myself, for all users you're required to verify your passport, take a photo of your passport together with yourself on one photo, as well as to send in a bill or bank statement to verify that the address is synonymous to whatever you've described. Okay, so that's all it is to it. And I'm very sure accounts after that, which you just need to top up your card so that you can use it. So let me show you what it would most probably look like if hopefully I'm not signed. Oh yeah, I'm still in. So I go to the overview page. This is where you pre-fund yourself before purchasing the card. So if you see here, right, I've already purchased the card on the 9th. Well, on the 9th, I've purchased the card and pre-funded everything. So I put in these two amounts because Bitcoin was at a dip at the point of time, so it wasn't enough to buy the card, right? So yep, after purchasing it will be deducted and you can send in to this address here. Once it is sent in, it's pretty fast, 3 confirmation and it's in, right? So you have a profile page here, number, split. So there is this thing whereby if you were to, the processing time is 2 to 7 days, right? And they will actually advise you to split the bill, split the top up. And this is the example that is given. A customer loads $45,000 with his or her card, WageCan will load 20,000 first, 20,000 and 5,000 3 separate days. So if you're okay with it, turn on. If you're not, turn off. What do I think of this? So it's just pretty much it's more of a transaction kind of thing. So I do not really know why they're doing this. I mean, there's surely a logic behind it, but I'm okay with the split. Unless I need money urgently, then I'll put off. Currently, no. Currently, I'm just collecting my coins, Bitcoin if any, and try to increase my portfolio. Right. So that's that. And login email notification. Every time you log in, they will actually send you an email to let you know the IP address and what's the time that it's been logged in. So if you want it on, it's fine. I'm going to on it because I will probably do it. Load a lot of money in it. So I'm just keeping it safe. And if you look at my ID verification, I'm still verifying at my golden card. I'm not applying anything else. Google Authenticator, definitely advise if you have money already inside. Now I don't